Alright guys, welcome back to the shop. Today I was just admiring my paint job from yesterday. And who could see this coming? I knew it was going to happen. So as soon as I painted the bottom side of these with that clear, I laid them down and I said, that was probably a bad mistake. Because now they are stuck. Well, luckily the back side of these will never show. I can take my knife and scrape that off. And it didn't turn out too bad. Looks like I missed a little bit on that hinge, but that probably won't show either. A little bit clear missing right there. And a little bit under there, but oh well. Can't get it all. Actually, I picked these up and sprayed them, holding them up like this. Well, actually, I was holding them like that right there. Sprayed them and laid them back down, and sprayed the back side or the front side. Yep, I can see that coming. Oh, look there. That's one I forgot to spray. It didn't stick. Got the rest of the sides of it though. Missed a little bit up here. And a little bit on the side. I got the inside, looks good though. It's pretty shiny. That didn't stick. And these didn't stick either because I didn't turn these over and spray them either. Just kind of sprayed what I could get. I think I must have quit after I sprayed them three. And I knew what was going to happen. So, anyway, I think it'll work out. I can get these two cleaned off, and I got one more I just got through cleaning. Thought I could soak this paper off with a little bit of water, but it don't really come off because it ain't really the paper sticking, it's the paint that was on the paper. So I ended up taking my little razor blade scraper and kind of scraped them up a little bit, but you never know it. Not pretty good. Maybe just a few little runs. Nothing major. So I'm gonna work on my hinges today. Try to get these mounted back on the door. Not the door, but on the cab. And I'm gonna work inside the cab because I ain't planning on doing no painting for a little while. So I ain't worried about overspray getting all over it for at least a week. See how these beauties turned out. Not too bad. Let's see where it didn't get, but for what it is, it's just a speaker bracket that goes in the dash. We can go ahead and get the speakers mounted before I put the windshield in. And I got me some new air filters. I don't know if y'all noticed that yesterday when I was spraying the clear. I went by and picked those up. And the old air filters are over here, and they did stop a lot of blue overspray. I don't know if y'all can tell, but they're supposed to be green and they're blue. Let's see that up here. A lot of blue overspray. I guess it pulls it in from the sides and brings it back in. Of course, these are probably covered up and clear, but ain't too bad. Don't feel too much of it. So, I've been doing a little bit of organizing with my parts, trying to get the cab and interior in one box and the front flip and stuff in another box so that I can just work out of one box at a time. This is all the stuff that I've taken out and what'll go back. Some of it's new, like the gaskets. This is I think this is the rear window gasket. Here it is. Rear window seal with trim groove for lock strip. There's the lock strips. Got everything but my windshield gasket. The guy didn't have it in stock. Promised to ship it to me as soon as he got it, which was going to be a couple of weeks, and it's been a couple of weeks. they went ahead and gave me the locking strips for both windshields, and of course I got some steering components, and so there's my door handles, and there's my old door handles. Crusty, a little bit crusty. So, and the rest of this ain't a whole lot in there, just mostly grill parts and bolts. And of course I got some stuff over in yonder. I can go through the spider webs to get to it. Don't really know what all I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna take the plastic off, and I'm gonna try to get the door hinges mounted. That's what I was looking for. Door hinge bolts. Oh me, it's almost too hard to find. There's the passenger door stuff. Oh, there's the front speaker brackets. I can probably get them mounted today. And that's vent windows. I think this stuff would be miscellaneous interior. We'll probably need that, because that, yep, definitely gonna need that. Door hinge, missing one. Missing one of the door hinge bolts. That shouldn't be no big issue. I'm supposed to have I thought I had a long bolt that went in there. I guess that's all the door hinges. There's another driver handle. Yep, looks like that's all of them. So, too bad I didn't get these painted. I wonder. Get these three things. I wonder if I stick these and I'll clean them up good, stick them in a box and paint them black, would they look decent? I just hate to put rusty bolts on freshly painted stuff. It just looks terrible. And my door shuts a lot better now than it used to. I don't know if this wood shrank a little bit or something, but I don't know if y'all remember that from the old videos. Used to have problems with that. And it rained yesterday evening, and it rained, I think it rained a little bit today, and it's cooled off a whole lot. Of course, it about washed the ground away. It was all sand, but it is nice today so far. I'm gonna work on getting this scraped off and getting these hinges together. I've got some parts in here, I think, somewhere. Ah, there they are. Got new bushings and stuff for them. Actually, I bought 2 sets. Don't need but one. So we'll get the bushings and the hinges and all installed, and try to get the hinges mounted. And I'm gonna go over here and take the plastic off the truck. I'll set you up when we get ready to do that. Alright guys, got all my hinges back together. You can see how they fit. I don't know if these wheels are really going to roll too good until I break them free. And you just have to figure out which side's which. These are not too terribly hard to figure out how they go. Now some of these upper hinges have a bigger hole in the top part of it, and there's bushings in the kit that are got little knurls on them like that, little grooves, and that would go into a bigger hole. It's a thicker bushing. These did not have that, so thankfully the kit also just had these regular bushings. And of course, you always put the bushings in on the top, and yeah, it turned out pretty well. The other ones, very similar. They go in like that. You just need to make sure which side's which, so that you put the pin in the top, not the bottom. And then of course you're supposed to go back and knock a groove or a little divot in this pin to keep it from sliding out, but I'm not going to right now. I don't want to take a chance of knocking the paint off. So I guess now we're going to go ahead and get started putting the firewall pad in the cab. Here's my firewall pad, part number FP807, 80 to 87 firewall pad with clips, and the clips are in the bottom. So everything should be pre-punched, just got to knock it out. Here's for the air conditioning. So it should go in there with the hard facing the interior and the pad facing the firewall. What I'm doing, I'm starting over here, and if you look on the back side, there's a little bit of pad left. It's connected. They punch these things, and then it goes here. A little piece of pad right here. Pad ain't the easiest stuff in the world to cut, you just about have to tear it. Tear off some cardboard here. Sure would have been nice if they'd finished punching this crap out for us. Leaving it for me to do. I mean, if they can punch it out that much, sure they can finish punching it on out. Not have to worry about stuff like that. Alright. We're ready to try to get it out of this. Yay. Alright, we got some clips here. I'm not exactly sure where all they go, but we'll figure it out maybe. We dump it out. Get this thing lined up. I think one goes right. No, I think that's a bolt hole. No, I think one of them goes in the bottom right here. One goes right up here at the top. So of course I've got to get in this damn thing. Get these clips pushed in. I believe one of them goes there. And if I'm wrong, I guess I can always knock them out. Go ahead and get this one up here at the top. I believe I remember one of them being up here at the top. Looks like maybe one over there. Okay. Pretty sure that one went up there. I'm gonna have to get a hammer and knock these things in. Get an old rubber mallet. Try not to bust these things. Let's see. I have no idea. I believe we had one back in the center, looks like. That's going to be hard to get to. See that hole? Got a hole in the center. I don't see it. No. That's good to know. And put us a hole in there and ain't no place to put it. I guess this stuff holds itself in. to get stuff bolted up. That's going to hold itself on this side. So I think what we're going to do is try to knock them 3 in over here. Then once I bolt the fuse block up, that'll hold the other side. Alright, so I got 2 here, and I know y'all ain't gonna be able to see. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see nothing, you're too high. One right here at the end of my hammer. One over here in the corner. One right up here at the top. That went in, that came out. Well, I say it went in, but it didn't. That one in. Got that one halfway in. Maybe a bolt hole. I think that's quite possibly a bolt hole. I think the only other one I got over here is down here in this corner. Figure out where that goes. I don't really like these clips. I think I'm gonna try the originals and see what they do. Yeah, I think the originals are gonna work a little bit better if I can get this out. So there's 2 original ones. They got a rubber that goes through the firewall, and then a clip that goes into the rubber. So we'll have to install this before we can install that. We'll put it right here in this corner piece. I might have to knock that back a little bit. Alright, and I'm wondering now if that ain't where it needs to be. And there ain't no place for no hole right there. But I bet you, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Get the camera down here where you can see. Shine a little light on it. So right here is where I've been thinking is where it goes, but I believe that is actually a hole for a bolt that goes into the AC box. And right where there's nothing, you can see over here that there's a hole. There's that hole, there's this hole. So I'm thinking that there should be a hole right here, and there's not one. So what I'm going to have to do is mark it and drill me a hole, and then run this piece here, I believe goes in there. And that hole comes out right here. You can see the overspray. All this will be covered up, but it's all over it. All down the side of it. I mean, it's pitiful. And the other one is right here. I got this one in, so I'm not going to worry about it. So we're going to go ahead and try to get this one in, because I don't believe that'll ever go through that hole. I believe that's a bolt hole. So we'll get this thing marked, and I'll get this in here. Alright, so after a little bit of cussing, I was able to get that in. I had the dickens time of getting something through that firewall pad there. I couldn't get a drill through it, so So I took a screw, then I had to take my knife, cut this big chunk out of the back of it where the screw had kind of twisted and wadded it all together. See right there. Cut that out and got that piece in there, and heck, that thing fits good. It's better than that plastic junk right there. But anyway, this side is done except for getting this damn thing out. I'm thinking that's another screw hole, so I'm gonna leave that out. I don't think we need but just a couple things, because everything else is gonna be held in place with something else. And of course the AC box is really gonna hold it all. I think this will just keep it in place until you get the AC in. So anyway guys, the firewall pad is almost installed, and we're going to continue moving forward with the cab tomorrow. It's about supper time. We got to go figure out what we're going to eat and get back with you tomorrow. So until then, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't.